For anyone who isn't familiar with the concept, a recursive translation is when something is taken from one language, translated to at least one more, and then converted back to the source language. The results can be quite interesting. Anyway, let's go.
Starling City. While trying to figure out the mission on the screen, Oliver returns to Starling City, where he meets familiar faces. Meanwhile, Mia and William's squad encounter a new enemy. Welcome to Hong Kong. Oliver, Diggle, Laurel, and Tatsu are looking for a VIP to join the Monitor. Connor is sincerely with his brother. Have faith. After meeting up with his sister, Oliver and Tia set out to find the well-known labyrinth of catacombs. Meanwhile, John and Lyra are involved in a special operation. Present. When a mysterious new death sentence appears in Star City, Oliver and the Green Arrow team are determined to take down the villain. Meanwhile, after recovering from losing one of them, Future Arrow has come up with a new way to stop JJ. Energy. After learning the key to taking on the Watchers, Oliver and his team return to Russia on a mission to collect the necessary materials. Diggle meets a character from his past. Reloading. After Lily cheats on Oliver, he finds himself in a very familiar life and death situation. Laurel gets a chance to reconcile. Purgatory. Oliver's search leads him to Lian Yu, where he tries to ignore the consequences of an impending crisis until he receives help from an old friend. Meanwhile, Common Stock faces a proven villain. Crisis on Infinite Earths. 1 o'clock. Monitor has sent Pathfinders to gather the world's greatest heroes. Supergirl, Flash, Arrow, Batwoman, Platinum Canary, Atom, and Superman to prepare for the impending crisis. With their world in imminent danger, the superheroes prepare to fight back, while John and Alex recruit Lena to help them find a way to save the inhabitants of Earth-38. Crisis on Infinite Earths. 2 o'clock. The team uses Ray's invention to track down recruits to help save the universe. The Monitor sends Iris, Clark, and Lewis to search for the mysterious Krypton, while Kate and Kara go to find Bruce Wayne. Also, Mia challenges Sarah. Rory discovers a hidden talent, and Lex Luthor returns. Crisis on Infinite Earths, the third hour. After Flash 90 shares what he learned from fighting in the other world, Pariah enlists Black Lightning to help stop the Anti-Monitor. With the help of Black Lightning, Barry, Cisco, and Frost come up with a plan that will save them all. Meanwhile, Iris and Ryan Choi team up, while Oliver and Diggle return to their old familiar place. Crisis on Infinite Earths, 4 o'clock. Trapped at the vanishing point, the Paragon search for a way to escape. The futility of the situation was exacerbated by the Flash's disappearance. However, hope came in the form of Oliver Queen, who revealed that he had become a different person. Meanwhile, the origin story of the Monitor and Anti-Monitor has been revealed. Crisis on Infinite Earths, all 5. The world lives and the world dies. Nothing will stay the same. Green Arrow and Canary. It's 2040 in Star City, and Mia Queen has everything you could dream of. However, when Laurel and Dinah suddenly appear in his life, things take a surprising turn and his ideal world is turned upside down. Laurel and Dinah track down a kidnapping victim directly related to Mia and need her help. Knowing this would change everything, Mia can't help but become a hero as she teams up with Laurel and Dinah once again to save the city. Disappear. After 8 seasons and the launch of countless superheroes, the Arrow story is over. Emily Bett Rickards returns as Felicity. Pilot. Kate Kane returns to Gotham City. Rabbit Hole. Kate is terrorized by her sister's tragic death. Down, down, down. Bruce Wayne's boyfriend visits Kane. Who are you? Batwoman is chasing a new villain. Mine is a long and sad story. Alice talks about her tragic life after the accident. I'll be a judge, I'll be a jury. Gotham's tumultuous killing fields. Tell me the truth. Kate and Sophie Moore accept their past. Crazy Tea Party. Alice and the Mouse come up with their worst plan yet. Crisis on Endless Earth. 1 hour. The screen sends Harbinger to gather the world's greatest heroes. Supergirl, Flash, Green Arrow, Batwoman, White Canary, Atom, and Superman to prepare for the crisis to come. When their world is in danger, the superheroes fight alone, while Jean and Alex hire Lena to help them find a way to save the inhabitants of Earth-38. Crisis on Infinite Earths. 2nd hour. The team uses Ray's invention to bring in new workers to save the universe. The screen sends Iris, Clark, and Lois in search of a mysterious Kryptonian, while Kate and Kara go in search of Bruce Wayne. Plus, Mia challenges Sarah. Rory discovers a hidden talent, and Lex Luthor returns. Crisis on Endless Earth. The third hour. Pariah is helped by Black Lightning to stop the Anti-Monitor after Flash 90 shares what he learned from his battle at Elseworlds. With the help of Black Lightning, Barry, Cisco, and Frost devise a plan that could save them all. Meanwhile, Iris opens up to Ryan Choi as Oliver and Diggle return to the familiar playground. Crisis on Endless Earth. The 4th hour. Trapped in the hideout, the Paragons look for a way out. The futility of the situation was compounded by the disappearance of the Flash. However, hope is shown in the form of Oliver Queen, suggesting that he has become something else. Meanwhile, the origin story of the Monitor and Anti-Monitor is revealed. Crisis on Endless Earth. 5 hours. The world lives, the world dies. Nothing will ever be the same. How strange things are today. Kate decides to honor Batwoman's identity and her own. Birthday gift. An unexpected visitor returns to Gotham. Decision. Kate had to choose between the two sisters. Drink me. A new villain appears on Gotham, grinning from ear to ear. Alice focuses on her revenge strange plan. Get rid of her head. Ugh. Cartwright asks Kate to tell a story about Alice. View more. Alice asks her sister for help on a special mission. The Narrow Way Out. An old villain who investigates the deeds of the citizens of Gotham. If you believe in me, I will believe in you. Alice receives a surprise visit from Jacob Kane, who needs her help. Secrets kept from others. Kate questions the loyalty of everyone around her. Oh, Mouse. In the thrilling finale of the last episode, General Kane refuses to turn his back on the battle against Batwoman. The Book of Conquest, Chapter 1, The Birth of the Black Bird. We find Jefferson Pierce like never before in the hands of ASA with his wife Lynn, while Agent Odell tightens his grip on the Pierce family. Jennifer is gone, and Freeland without Dark Glow or Thunder. But Anissa secretly challenges her for her alter ego as Blackbird, with the help of Gambi's tactical and technical talent. The Book of Occupation, Chapter 2. With Freeland occupied, the Pierce family is pulled in different directions. Jefferson and Lynn face off. Meanwhile, Anissa rebels as Blackbird, while Jennifer feels helpless, despite having powers. The Book of Occupation, Chapter 3. When Lynn learns that Jefferson is making a deal with Agent Odell without consulting her first, he begins to strain their relationship. Meanwhile, Anissa and Grace have an emotional encounter. The Book of Occupation, Chapter 4. Jefferson faces new challenges due to Freeland's shocking condition. Lynn finds herself under immense pressure as she desperately tries to find a solution to Freeland's current crisis. Meanwhile, Anissa continues her work at the clinic. Finally, Jennifer finds her confidence fragile. The Book of Occupation, Chapter 5. Jefferson grapples with the consequences for his family, which leads to a decision with tragic consequences. Meanwhile, Anus's identity is threatened. Finally, Agent Odell takes an important step towards defeating Jennifer. The Book of Resistance, Chapter 1. Jefferson is torn between his loyalty to his family and his commitment to saving Freeland. Anus's devotion to Grace grows. Jennifer makes an interesting discovery. The Book of Resistance, Chapter 2. Anissa and Jefferson care for her heart and tell her that she needs Black Lightning's help to guide meta-refugees across borders. Meanwhile, Gambi urges Bellin to help him get into the pit. Finally, Jennifer approaches Brandon. The Book of Resistance, Chapter 3. The Battle of Franklin Terrace. Black Lightning comes out against the ASA. Meanwhile, Tobias Lynn continues to maneuver. The Book of Resistance, Chapter 4. The Earth Crisis. The Pierce family fears for Jennifer's life. Markovia's book, Chapter 1. Blessings and Curses Reborn. Jefferson navigates his new reality after the events of the Red Wave, and Lynn's decision to save the metacopies only adds to his problems. Meanwhile, Anissa/Blackbird faces new challenges. Eventually, Jennifer's relationship with Brandon begins to develop. Markovia's book, Chapter 2. Jefferson, Anissa, and Jennifer discover that ASA has now hunted the entire Pierce family. Meanwhile, Lynn is unthinkable. Markovia's book, Chapter 3. Jefferson and Anissa team up with ASA to help one of them. Meanwhile, Lynn is forced to continue battling her demons. Markovia's book, Chapter 4. Black Lightning and his crew descend on Markovia on a mission to rescue Lynn, who finds herself in further trouble when she encounters Garbadizer of Tehuman alongside Markovia. The Book of War, Chapter 1. Homecoming. As the battle continues, old alliances are revisited and new alliances are formed. The Book of War, Chapter 2. After learning that the Gravedigger and the Markovians are coming to attack Freeland, the Pierce family prepares for war. The Book of War, Chapter 3. Liberation. Black Lightning is confronted by Gravager. In empty space, Barry Allen and Iris West Allen deal with the loss of Nora. Lightning. Barry announces an imminent death. Dead man walking. Barry is preparing Team Flash for life without him. There will be blood. Dr. Ramsey Rosso uses lethal new abilities to save his life. Kiss kiss. Cisco investigates Ramon's infamous murder near his home. License to extend. Barry prepares Ralph Dibny for life without him after the crisis. Barry Allen's Last Temptation, Part 1. Barry was on the verge of his death in crisis. The Last Temptation of Barry Allen, Part 2. Team Flashblood fights to reclaim Central City. Peril of Infinite Earths, now 1. The Monitor sends a herald to gather the world's greatest heroes. Supergirl, Flash, Green Arrow, Batwoman, White Canary, Atom, and Superman, in preparation for an impending crisis. With their world in imminent danger, the superheroes prepare to fight as John and Alex recruit Lena to help him find a way to save Earth-38. Peril of Infinite Earths, 2 hours. Ray uses the Circle of Discovery to track down new recruits to help save the universe. The Monitor sends Iris, Clark, and Lois in search of the secret Kryptonian, while Kate and Kara go on the hunt for Bruce Wayne. Likewise, Mia challenges Sarah, discovers Rory's hidden talents, and returns Lex Luthor. Peril of Infinite Earths, 3 hours. Parrish Rice to help stop the Anti-Monitor after Black Lightning shares Flash 90 what he learned from fighting in L's worlds. With the help of Black Lightning, Barry, Cisco, and Frost come up with a plan that could save them all. Meanwhile, Iris has a heart-to-heart with Ryan Choi, as Oliver and Diggle return to their old familiar lands. Peril of Infinite Earths, 4 hours. Trapped at an escape point, Paragon looks for a way out. Empty condition is met by Flash failure. Hope, however, appears in the form of Oliver Queen, who turns out to be something else. Meanwhile, they reveal the origins of the Monitor and the Anti-Monitor. Peril of Infinite Earths, now 5. The world lived, the world died. No, but always myself. Marathon. Barry will face dire consequences. Love fight. Love is in the air for Barry, Iris, and Amunet Black. Sue, Called Girl. Ralph finally comes face to face with his client in his absence. Grow is my friend. Gorilla Grodd is writing to Barry to help against the a new villain. Death is the power of movement. Wally West, aka Kid Flash, quickly returns to Central City. The exorcism of Nash Wells. Cisco turns to Ramon Nash to help Wells. Long and good night. Joe West in trouble. Joseph Carver refuses to research. Freedom. Barry takes a look at his life with Iris. Pepper to pay. Godspeed and Pied Piper return. Guarantee of success. At the end of the first season, Barry ponders Iris's plan to save the Mirrorverse. Crisis on Infinite Earths. 1 hour. Monitors send Harbinger to gather Earth's greatest heroes. Supergirl, Flash, Green Arrow, Batwoman, White Canary, Adam and Superman in case of an imminent crisis. When John and Alex recruit Lena to help find a way to save Earth-38's people, their world is at stake, so superheroes prepare for battle. Crisis on Infinite Earths. 2nd hour. The team uses Ray Creation to control new hires to save the universe. Monitor sends Iris, Clark, and Royce to go after the mysterious Kryptonians, and Kate and Kara go looking for Bruce Wayne. Plus, Mia challenges Sarah, Rory discovers a hidden talent, and Lex Luthor returns. Crisis on Infinite Earths. 3 hours. After Flash 90 shares what he has learned from the battle in Elseworld, Pariah will adopt Black Lightning to stop Anti-Monitor. With the help of Black Lightning, Barry, Cisco, and Frost come up with plans to save them all. Meanwhile, Iris is dating Ryan Choi, and Oliver and Diggle return to their old hangout. Crisis on Infinite Earths. 4 hours. Trapped in the mining site, the Paragon seek an escape route. The pointlessness of the situation is that the Flash is gone. However, Hope appears as Oliver Queen, revealing that something else has happened. Meanwhile, the history of the origins of monitors and counter-monitoring is revealed. Crisis on Infinite Earths. 5 hours. The world is alive and the world is dead. Nothing is the same. Meet the legend. The legend became popular, and the film crew invited to wave nice. Remember me, kiss me, love me. Nate Haywood meets Taraji's rebellious sister Zari in Bella. Kill anything. Legend has it that he crashed a high school reunion to stop the killer. A leader of his time. Captain Sarah called Rames and trusted Ava Sharp. Immortal Handbat. Legend has discovered Hong Kong Genghis Khan in the 1990s. Parker Cul-de-sac. Ray Palmer and Nora Dark's date does not go well because of the incident. Romeo v. Juliet. Dawn of Justice. Legend searches for a piece of cloth of fortune and finds William Shakespeare. Dice. No dice. Ava Mick helps Rory while Zari embarks on an inner journey. Duh, fake off. Zari and Janice Constantino search for a fateful knitting machine. The ship was wrecked. The team must decide who to bring back with the impending fate. Madmen and Greeks. Legend goes to college to find ancient relics. I Am a Legend. The immortal legend faces a zombie apocalypse. When we're stuck on TV, Charlie breaks the legend of various television shows. Little Swan. Destiny brings Angkor back to life at the end of a great season. Everything Happened Horizon. John Jones has an amazing guest. Strangers Near Me. William de Suesu e Cara Danvers. Blurred Lines. Kara is trying to mend her relationship with Lena Luthor. In Normal View, the conflict between John and Malefic Jones is escalating. Dangerous communication. Sarah and William work together on this study. Faithful Women. Andrea Rojas and Lena return to their troubled lives. Ted. Supergirl finally learns the truth about Lena. Rage of Rama Khan. Supergirl's battle against Leviathan has reached a fever pitch. Tragedy in the Infinite Universe. The first time. The Harbinger letter is sent to gather the world's greatest heroes. Supergirl, Flash, Green Arrow, Batwoman, White Canary, Adam and Superman to prepare for the coming disaster. With the world in danger, the heroes prepare for battle as Jean and Alex fight with Lena to help them find a way to save the people of World 38. Trouble in Endless Worlds. Hour 2. The group uses Ray's findings to find a new recruit to help save the world. The Monitor sends Iris, Clark, and Lois to find the mysterious Kryptonian, while Kate and Kara find Bruce Wayne. Additionally, Mia challenges Sarah, Rory discovers a hidden talent, and Lex Luthor returns. Endless Global Tragedy. 3 hours. After Flash 90 shares what he learned in his battle with the Otherworld, Priya asks Black Lightning to help stop the Anti-Monitor. With the help of Black Lightning, Barry, Cisco, and Frost come up with a plan that could save them all. Meanwhile, Iris is cozying up to Ryan Choi, while Oliva and Diggle are back in a familiar place. Trouble in Infinite Universes. 4 hours. Trapped at Vanishing Point, Paragon finds a way to escape. The inefficiency of this situation was exacerbated by the loss of Flash. However, hope appeared in the face of Oliver Queen, who admitted that he had become something else. Meanwhile, the origin story of the Monitor and Anti-Monitor is revealed. Endless Global Tragedy. 5 hours. The world is alive, the world is dead. There is no equality. Bottle Parts. Supergirl faces the distractions of the disaster. Back from the Future Part 1. Windshot is back from the future. Back from the Future Part 2. Brainy must choose between Alex Danvers and Lena Luthor. This Life is Wonderful. Mixes Pitlick is back with Zara's request. Bodyguard. With Lex's help, Lena went ahead with Project Non Nocheri. Actual Bites. The Dreamer was intended for transgender people. Alex in the Beautiful Country. Alex found a completely new personality. Lex God's car. Lex made elaborate plans for Lena and Supergirl. The link is missing. Lena knows the results of the Non Nocheri project. Eternal Importance. Supergirl teamed up with Lena for a surprise season finale.
It's all the same thing. Thank you for the registration question.